It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Wednesday, the 28th of February. I'm Michael Groff. An area of low pressure moving through the state today will bring a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly to the south and east of greater Phoenix, although there's an outside chance we could see some rain here today. The rest of the week and heading into the weekend looks rather quiet with a warming trend, temperatures once again going above average. But another cold front moves through the area on Sunday, and that should bring cooler temperatures, and we're still looking at the possibility of a pattern change out there toward next week, which could bring about cooler and unsettled conditions. We could sure use the rain. Will we get it? That's the question. We'll try to figure all that out as we dive on in and discuss. First, the almanac from yesterday, 76 degrees the afternoon high, 57 was the morning low, 73 and 51 are the averages for this time of year. And as we take a look outside right now, just after 6 a.m., mostly clear sky across the area. We're sitting at 57 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 41, humidity 55%. It's a light wind, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across the country this morning, well, you don't have to be a meteorologist to be able to spot where the cold front is. Yeah, we've got that front now moving through the central Great Lakes states and across the plains. That cold air is surging southward, and it is chilly. Remember how I was talking about how mild it was last week? Well, that's over with. We've got single digits, even some below zero temperatures across parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota, and much colder than that over Saskatchewan and Manitoba, 10 to 20 degrees below zero. And you talk about a contrast of air masses. Check it out over Texas. Delhart, Texas right now at 19 degrees. Meanwhile, in Houston, it's 73. And as that cold front continues to move to the south and east today, those 70-plus degree temperatures you see over the southeast U.S., parts of Mississippi, Alabama, yeah, they're going to be going the wrong way. We'll see the high temperatures will have occurred this morning. By this afternoon, temperatures fall into the 40s and 50s. Now, why is that? Let's take a look at the upper air weather pattern across the nation. You can see a trough is pushing that cold air southward over the eastern half of the nation. Meanwhile, here we've got this little upper low that's spinning through Arizona, and that will bring some chance of showers and thunderstorms, but you can see on the water vapor imagery here, most of the deeper moisture is actually already out of here. It's over far southeast Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and points eastward. So there's not going to be a ton of moisture for this feature to work with today. The watch warning map is very busy. We've got wind advisories from the mid-south, from parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, and the southeast U.S. all the way up into the northeast. We also have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories with the Great Lakes, the northeast, high wind warnings up there too. Just a mess. Some dense fog advisories for portions of Texas and the Gulf Coast. Out here in the west, winter storm warnings and some blizzard warnings as well over parts of the Sierra. So snow and blowing snow, a big concern there. Now in Arizona, things are rather quiet right now. Oh, and by the way, we also have a tornado watch over sections of Kentucky, southeast Ohio, and western West Virginia this morning. Convective outlook for today, the marginal risk of severe storms, level 1 out of 5, from around Knoxville, Tennessee, all the way up to Watertown and Plattsburgh, New York, Montpelier, Vermont. But here in Arizona, we are in the green. We don't anticipate any severe storms, but a few storms this afternoon with that little low, that little upper low, they could get to sub-severe gusty winds and maybe 40, 45 mile per hour wind gusts and some small hail with the strongest storms. But again, mainly to the south and east of Phoenix. Here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, not much, if anything. Looks like the rainfall will be confined to mainly the southeastern third of the state. Tucson down to Douglas, Bisbee, Sierra Vista, Safford, Nogales area, maybe Casa Grande, Coolidge. But here in Phoenix, just doesn't look like we'll see much. But we'll get into the details of what's going on here as we explore the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS. It is the 06Z run. This is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We've got this little upper low coming to the southwest today, and it's got some dynamics associated with it. But again, the deeper moisture is just off to the east, so what it means down at the surface for the rest of the day today, mostly sunny this morning, becoming partly sunny by this afternoon, and some showers and isolated thunderstorms will develop as we go through the day today. Again, mostly south of us, southern, southwest Maricopa County, Pima, Pinal, maybe eastern Maricopa County, and points to the east and south from there. The further to the north and west you go, the lesser the rain chances will be. Still, we'll call for a 10% chance of showers and storms here in Phoenix today. I really doubt we'll see much of anything in the west or northwest valley, but hey, there's an outside chance, especially if you get down toward Sun Lakes and Chandler and Gilbert and points east of there, maybe Queen Creek. Those areas could see a shower or storm. Nonetheless, high temperatures this afternoon, low to mid 70s, not far off from where we ought to be for this time of year, maybe just a couple of degrees above average. Let's check out the high resolution models here. This is our HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh, high resolution rapid refresh at 5 o'clock this afternoon. This is the composite reflectivity product or simulated radar. And the radar may not look precisely like this, but you get the idea that showers and thunderstorms, again, mainly south and east of Phoenix, perhaps affecting the East Valley, southern Maricopa. And, you know, that's why we have that slight chance of rain in the forecast. And again, most of this rain will be light, although a brief heavy downpour can't be ruled out here. And again, some gusty winds and small hail with the strongest storms, not out of the question. Now for tonight, clouds will decrease, overnight lows mainly upper 40s to middle 50s. And then tomorrow, sunny sky returns to the area as that system moves off to the east. High temperatures for us should manage to still be up in the mid 70s. Friday, the warming trend continues, highs around 80 degrees. The sky's sunny, the air mass dry. And then heading into the weekend, another trough coming into the western states. You can see plenty of rain and mountain snow. The Sierra, the Pacific Northwest, the Great Basin, the Wasatch, all the way up into Idaho and Montana. Basically everywhere that isn't Arizona seeing action this weekend, although a few showers may creep into far northern Arizona Saturday afternoon, Saturday night as this cold front begins to approach us. High temperatures for us here in Phoenix on Saturday, still looking pretty nice. I'd say at least mid 70s, maybe upper 70s. On Sunday, the cold front comes through and it just is going to run out of gas in terms of moisture this far south. There's just nothing here. We did have a slight chance of showers in our forecast. We've since taken those out of the mix. And again, it's not inconceivable that a brief passing shower could occur here on Sunday, but I just don't think we'll see much. Breezy conditions, maybe a shower or two for northern Arizona. High temperatures will fall back into the upper 60s to low 70s. And then Sunday night, Monday morning could be chilly. Not quite as chilly as we were talking about yesterday, but still lows here across the metro, generally around 40 to the mid to upper 40s. And maybe the outlying desert areas could get down into the upper 30s with this. And then Monday, highs upper 60s to about 70, the sky mostly sunny. Tuesday, another weather system is digging in across the western states, and that means more rain and snow for California and on up into the Pacific Northwest. And this system will be approaching us through the day today, so we'll start out sunny on Tuesday morning, becoming partly cloudy by the afternoon. Clouds will increase ahead of this system. And high temperatures should still be decent, probably getting up into the low to middle 70s. All right, here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 6th of March. We've got this low moving down the west coast, and the trajectory of this system is really going to be important. If we stick with the GFS and some of its previous runs here, it would suggest this low moves a little bit more out over the Pacific Ocean. And so there's more moisture associated with this feature, and as it comes on in, that could bring a decent chance of rain across the area. So scattered, maybe numerous showers next Wednesday, and temperatures would cool off. We'd see some breezy conditions and, of course, higher elevation snow. But again, this is a week out, and I will tell you, as I mentioned yesterday, the deterministic GFS is a clear outlier. So I think the chance of us seeing any meaningful precipitation out of this still fairly low, but we will watch those model trends rather carefully. Then, as we go out 10 days, this is Friday, the 8th of March. We've got another little feature dropping on in from the north. But again, this is mostly over land, so precipitation not really expected with that, but that should reinforce the cooler temperatures, afternoon highs staying below average. All right. Looking at precipitation off of the GFS ensemble, this goes out through the 13th of March. I still don't have an arm for the microphone here, so it's quite a setup we've got going on. Rainfall around here, not much. The GFS ensemble is under 1/4 of an inch. Same thing for the European ensemble. In fact, it's under 2/10 of an inch. And there are many of the members here that don't show any rainfall at all. And then temperatures off the national blend of models. By and large, we're going to stay at or above average for most of the period. In fact, we could sneak up to 80 or so on Friday. Highs mostly in the 70s thereafter, with overnight lows primarily in the 50s, low 50s, and 40s, of course, away from the urban core. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, you want to support us monetarily, you can always click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. So yes, check her out. Check out all of her videos and all these things that she does. And of course, our streaming station, it's online, available 24/7, 365 for your listening pleasure. And that is called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun with that. That is also linked up down in the description. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful Wednesday.